today's topic is gonna be pretty long because I don't really do this in my video, but let's just do it. So we're gonna talk about word problem, but in wide-intercept form. No, slope-intercept form. Why did I say wide-intercept form? So it's in word-intercept form. So you gotta read, understand. Because if I say 5x plus 10, y equal 5x plus 10, what does it really mean in real life? In real life, you really use it though. In real life, it's more about money, right? So we're just gonna focus about money. As you can see, $1, $5, $10. Let's read through this question and answer it. It's 3-part right here. So let's read the question first. Caleb paid $10 per private basketball lesson. Okay, so he paid $10 per private basketball lesson. And if you an NBA player, so if he an NBA player, there's no fee. Well, Caleb is not an NBA player. If Steph Curry, yes, which is my favorite basketball player, so if you an NBA player, it's no fee because it's basketball, NBA. But if you are a normal person, Caleb is a normal person, it's not an NBA player, it is $5 charge fee. So $5 fee if you're a normal person. So Caleb is a normal person, so it's going to be a $5 fee. Okay. So how do you write it? So part A, Y. So Y is the total cost. So you got to break this down. Y is the total cost. Total cost. And M, which is a slope, is how many dollar, because we focus on money, so how many dollar per so we have private lesson. Just write private, you're gonna just want to write private lesson, okay? You're not gonna add a basketball. So we're just gonna write private lesson. Okay. And B, which is a fee. So B is the fee. $5 fee, so yeah, plus fee, plus 5. So Y is the total cost, but we do not know what the total cost is. We just write an equation. So Y is the total cost, so we have Y equal to M, which is how many per private lesson. And oh, one more thing. X is how many lesson. How many lesson. Okay, so Y equal MX. M is how many per private lesson. So it's $10 per private lesson. We don't know how many private lesson is, so we're just gonna write X. Then B, which is the fee, the $5 fee. So we gotta add 5 to it. That's how you write all this in a slope-intercept form, like this. So this is slope, how many per X. So let's say you want two private basketball lesson. So X is how many? So Y equal 10. X was 2, which is how many lessons you want. So we have 2 lessons. We want 2 lessons. So Y equal 10 times 2, which is 20, plus 5. So Y equals 25. Y is the total cost. So if you want 2 lessons, you gotta pay $25. That's simple, right? Yeah, that is basically what it means if you translate all of this in math. That's it. Okay, now for part C. Part C is how many lessons for $55, and it's for Caleb. So Caleb is a normal person, so the fee is gonna be $5. So 55 is Y, because that's a total cost. The total cost is how much you pay. So let's write the general formula. So Y is the total cost, which is how much he paid. So he paid $55 for M, which is a slope, which is $10 per private lesson, which is X. Then plus the B, which is the fee. Is he normal person? If he's an NBA player, then you need the fee. I mean, it's free fee, so no charge. So plus 5. So just solve these quick equation and we find X. And X, it is how many lessons? So let's just subtract 5 both sides. This cancel. 55 minus 5 is 50. 50 equal to 10x. Divide by 10 both sides. 50 divided by 10 is 5. So 5 equal x. And x, it is how many lessons? So, in conclusion, he paid 55, he paid $55 for 5 lessons. And that's it. Okay, now we're gonna move on to part B. So we did part A, which is y equal to, so the equation is y equal to 10 times x, and plus the fee. So that's the first part, we done. Very nice. Second part, what if you an NBA player? As we say, if you an NBA player, there's no fee. So there's no charge if you're an NBA player, okay? So that means, so there's no fee, so basically 0 fee. So we don't need a B, okay? Basically plus 0, which is same thing. So we have y, the total cost, equal to 10 m, which is the slope, is how many per lesson, and x is how many lessons. And b, which is the fee, which is 0, so plus 0. So we have the equation y equal 10x. That's it for the NBA player, okay? Oh, my bad. Okay, so let's say if 2 lessons, once again, so you have 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20. So you only need $20 for 2 lessons. But if you're a normal person, you need $25 for 2 lessons. So work hard to be an NBA player, so you gotta pay much. Well, you pay you get paid a lot to be an NBA player. So let's say Steph Curry. So Steph Curry only need $20 per 2 lesson. Let's say if he won this equation. If he won 3.5 lessons. So 1 lesson, let's do half. Let's say you wanna train 5 lessons. So if you're on 5 lessons, it's 10 times 5, which is how many lessons? And y equals 10 times 5, which is 50. So he paid $50 for 5 lessons. That's it for the NBA player, y equals 10x. That's it. Okay, next problem. And I want you to do part C by your own. Part C is kind of hard, so make sure you do it carefully, okay? This problem is just not same as the other problem. Same a little bit, but let's do part A. Part A, write the equation. Let's read through it first. The company charged $20 per big shirt and $15 per small shirt. But the fee for the design, big or small, is still $8. So whether it's big or small, the design is still $8. Okay. Okay, so first the equation. Let's do it for the big first. So it is $20 per shirt, which is X, how many shirt? The fee, which is $8. Remember, with the custom, okay? With the custom. Like that. In a small one, it is Y. Let's do small for S, like that. It's $15 per shirt, but the same fee as well. Like that. Okay? I'm not gonna cut through it because it's kind of simple. Then we're gonna do part A. That's part A. Part B. 2 big shirt. This big shirt, but no design fee. So we're gonna get rid of the 8. So there's no $8 fee because it's just a normal shirt. We're not gonna design. So just 20. How many shirt? 2. That is equal to 20 times 2 is 40. So $40 for 2 big shirt with no design. Okay. Now the last part, part C. So you're gonna write right here, part C. I want you to pause the video and try to do it yourself. Done? So let's hear it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so 5 small shirt with design. So that means $15, how many? 5 with a design fee, which is $8. But $8 per shirt for design. Just remember, 1 shirt is this. 1 shirt and an $8 fee. Okay, so we're just gonna do this first. So this is equal to 75. What's the fee? It's not 8. It's actually 8 times 5. It's $8 for each shirt. We have 5 shirts, so we got to add 40. Be careful with this question. Careful. Okay. This is equal to 75 plus 40, which is 115. So 5 small shirt with design is $115, not $83 if you add 8 to it. Okay? Be careful with this question. But that's it for this. So hopefully you have fun with algebra. Maybe not. Move back to the geometry. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for this video. Bye bye.